This is the Frugal Gardener. I am in transition mode and there's a slight issue. Tonight, the temperatures are going to drop down into the 20s. So, I have a plan. It is almost mid-May in the garden, which means transition time. For those of you who follow this channel, you know that I am generally a one-man operation. Occasionally I get help from the Frugal daughter and the Frugal nephew, but for the most part I handle this on my own, my ever-increasing garden. And this is the time of year where I take down my mini greenhouse. I have pretty much taken everything out. It's just a matter of the weeds being removed. This is like a carrot here. And I'm going to take this paneling down, which I do every year, and plant my cucumbers over here. And not exactly sure. I'm going to put some carrots in here, and I'm going to try some greens, but greens that will hopefully hold up to the heat. So right now, things are all over the place. This is my cherry tree, and I have a couple of things going over here. I am harvesting some garlic, which I think I'm going to do a video on how I am going to prepare this garlic. Over here is this is one of my 2 dwarf orange trees, and then there's a bunch of things over here. So that's just kind of a quick update. This is my Meyer lemon tree, which I'm actually starting to get some flowering buds on this one. So I'm real happy with that. But as I mentioned in my intro, there's a problem. We're going to drop down into the upper 20s tonight and again tomorrow night. So some of these are fine, like these blueberries here, they're fine. The grapes are fine. The carrots are fine. But my issue is over here. My issue is with what I just planted. Carrots, cantaloupe, corn, squash, tomatoes. This kind of stuff is going to be sort of sensitive to the cold temperatures. I have bush beans growing, I have peas growing. They will probably be okay. I have a few more things growing in the back, which will also probably be okay. But this is my solution. This is burlap. I intend to do a longer video on this, an actual video on this. Burlap is a good choice because, well, first of all, because I got a deal on it. Second of all, because it does add some protection from the frost, from the cold, but it's breathable. It will let air through, it will let rain through, but at the same time, it's going to protect this area here. I'm not even concerned about the potatoes. I'm not concerned about the strawberries or these potatoes here. I'm concerned about this row here. So I realized I had a couple of hoops left that I didn't use over the winter. And I strategically placed these hoops, and I'm pretty sure you can guess what I'm going to do now. I'm going to measure this out, and I'm going to cover this for the next 2 nights just to keep everything safe. Okay, this was a fairly simple and quick operation. These little clips here I get from Kroger, and basically I just measured out how much burlap I needed, pretty much covered the important parts. I left some gaps near the bottom for circulation. You get circulation automatically, I guess, because the burlap is not solid, but this gives a little added circulation. I'll take this off in the morning once the temperature warms up, and then I'll put it back on again tomorrow evening. It took me not counting the measuring and cutting, it took me probably a minute and a half just to put the clips on and adjust the clips. So now these plants will be protected. Like I said, I'm going to do a video on using burlap in the garden to grow with, and I'll do a recap on this particular project here. But in the meantime, it's back to work. You guys have a great day. Subscribe, post your questions, and remember, when you grow your own food, you will always know where it comes from. Have a great afternoon.